I just want to thank everyone for coming tonight to kick off our second annual Humanitarian Design and Community Development Conference. Design Like You Give a Damn Live. We like to put that all caps at the end.
I think that the moniker of Designing Like You Give a Damn is like about involvement. I went to the one last year, and I've noticed over time that more and more people are showing photos of themselves at work sites or working with the people who they wanted to help. And I think all of that, was ideas a few years ago, and it's turning more and more into practice, where giving a damn is more about actually doing it and getting involved. And so when that is shown to other people who are interested, hopefully that's how it becomes viral and more people begin to practice this.
I'm excited about Design Like You Give a Damn Live because it's the first time that we've been able to bring people in the flesh from all over the world to come and talk about something that's super important, which is thinking about our cities, thinking about sustainability, and thinking about what this little planet is going to look like 30 years from now.
But the idea, and this is what connected me with the whole design thing, is the impact of design.
Every single one of us can do something, and what you'll find is when you set out to do something, there's 10 more people who are interested and will help.
What was said about dignity was so important, and I really connected with that presentation in terms of what the act of reconstruction is really supposed to accomplish. It's not supposed to accomplish buildings. Buildings are an instrument of doing other sorts of improvements, and I think dignity is the first and probably the most important.
I think it was really a true testimony of what Architecture for Humanity is about, involving people at the local level to resolve and find design solutions to systemic issues.
Seeing some of the projects that we've seen today, that was a little inspiring for me, because working on my project, some of the ideas that you get from here, I think I can put it into good use.
It is very inspiring to see the work that designers and people in the field and people that Architecture for Humanity bring together to improve communities around the world.
Design Like You Give a Damn Live is obviously the brainchild of Architecture for Humanity, but it really was built upon the success of our book, Design Like You Give a Damn.
We have a lot of really great speakers focused on everything from post-disaster reconstruction to economic development and kind of ending blight in communities, so kind of very hardcore stuff.
I'm so honored today to be here today moderating this panel on investing in social and sustainable real estate, or what I call people with money who give a damn.
We decided to go green in our real estate group and create a green real estate fund. I got to tell you, that's when everybody thought green was expensive, would never work. This is a fad. It's not. It's real. And when you have Pru and you have Deutsche Bank, you have these great institutions now going, this is the right way to go. We've won.
We are looking to expand our support for the rebuilding efforts of Japan, and we're looking for Architecture for Humanity to be that key partner in helping us develop small and medium enterprises and rebuilding the communities that have been affected by the tsunami and the disasters in Japan.
Downstairs in the panel discussions, they were talking about how when you go for disaster relief, it's not just immediate relief, that 72 hours is important, but it's how much you continue that work past that.
I think we've seen over the last 2-3 decades, especially from what's happened around the world, that we can't just be prepared to respond. We need to be prepared to recover.
I'm very interested in disaster relief and specifically work in Haiti.
If we're talking about building like you give a damn, or designing like you give a damn, Port-au-Prince is a great example of what happens if you don't design at all.
I'm here to talk about Make It Right and our design philosophy and how we're putting that into practice in helping New Orleans recover a few years after the storms.
We have a whole range of people here. We have everyone from designers who are working in the field on projects. We have our staff. We have architects from New York and from the East Coast. But we also have city officials. We have funders. We have development agencies. We have representatives from the World Economic Forum, from the U.S. government. So it's a real range of people, and I think they just want to come and find out how to get stuff done.
You start to see the different aspect of different countries, but the same intentions, the same purposes.
I do have a particular interest in education as an arts educator. The next panel, I think, is greening of schools, so I do have a particular interest in that area.
People come and they bring their ideas and they bring their designs, and they bring their knowledge and they share it in this really fun and slightly chaotic and always inspiring way.
It's not every day that you get to be surrounded by people that care as much as everyone here.
The challenge that Cameron announced today was really exciting. I thought I had no idea that there was that much military land available, and I think that's a huge opportunity for Architecture for Humanity to really take land that's currently unutilized and turn it into something really productive.
I will be presenting at the open mic. That's one of the reasons I'm here. But the other real reason, it's evenings like this. It's opportunities to meet like-minded people and learn from each other and potentially develop future projects in the future.